Golden boy in the spotlight, secrets in the shadows, when success isn't what the family believes. At every family dinner, Mom beams with pride as she places a hand on Arjun's shoulder, introducing him as the future of the family. Meanwhile, she barely acknowledges my presence, dismissing my graphic design business with a wave of her hand. "When will you get a real job?" she likes to say, loud enough for the aunts to hear. Arjun grins through it all, giving me the occasional smug glance, spinning exaggerated tales of his office successes while our relatives soak it up, mistaking bravado for brilliance. Last night's dinner was no different. Mom raised a toast to Arjun's promotion, though I'd noticed his fancy shirt looked suspiciously new but creased, like someone had just taken off the tag for show. I quietly passed around the dessert I'd bought on the way, keeping out of the photo frames and conversations. When at last the last car faded away down the street and the leftover praise hung heavy in the living room, Arjun lingered. He paced the kitchen, ruffling his hair, swagger gone. Finally, he looked up at me, not with the cocky tilt of a golden child, but with a desperate vulnerability I'd almost forgotten he could show. "Hey," he started, voice low. "Mom can't know this, but I'm broke, okay? Lost my job last month. Rent's overdue. Can you—" He trailed off, eyes glossy, not from pride, but fear. For a heartbeat, I just stared. I thought of how he'd rolled his eyes at my gigs, how Mom sneered at $20K a month from pictures. Little did they know it was 4 times what Arjun ever made, that my late nights and client calls had built me quiet, stable success. I reached for my wallet, pressing a bundle into his palm. "You know, maybe it's time you tell Mom the truth," I said gently. He nodded, shame and relief mixing across his face. As he walked away, I realized sometimes the biggest confession isn't failure, but who's really been holding the family together all along.